Ho, 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 ho. What's up, everybody? Back with another one. Bang. Got it again. Let's go. Today's going to be another good one. So this would be lesson 3. Okay. This one is called Focus on Today. This one has been a major contributor in my life so far. And the full thing, it came from a quote that I made up. The quote I made up was focus on today because tomorrow will bring new opportunities. I heard a quote by Jordan Belfort, The Wolf of Wall Street, and he said, tomorrow's a mystery, yesterday was history, but today's the present. No, today's a gift. That's why they call it the present. And that hit me. So I was like, dang, today is a gift. And a lot of the times what I've realized in my own life is that you get so focused, I get so focused on what's going to happen, what's going to go wrong in the next week, next month, whatever, or what I'm going to do for this idea in the coming future. You get so caught up in the future, which turns out situations you put in your head, usually they don't even happen. So you kind of just waste time even thinking about it in the first place. Well, what you can do that I learned is that if you just focus on today, and just do simple, important, critical tasks today, you take away that, or you eliminate that stress that you voluntarily put on yourself for the future. So a couple of things I've done to focus on, because it's easy to say, but what exactly can you do every single day to make sure that you change your habits? And for me, what I did is having a consistent thing that you do every single day. Consistent, just, I don't like saying to-do list. I like saying power list from Andy Frisella. Shout out him. So for me, right now, what's that look like? I got X amount of content I got to pump out today. I got Muay Thai twice a day I had to train for. And then there's a couple other things. So as long as I hit those, I know that compounding interest that's going to come from those is going to pay off. Because if I think in 6-12 months from now, I'll be like, dang, I don't know what I'm doing. What if this doesn't work? Well, what if YouTube, blah, 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 blah. What if a bomb drops in my head right now? Who knows? Who cares? But what I can do is focus on today, because this is what I can control. So that's number 1. Now, on top of that, I always remember is that we're all going to be dead in 100 years. So it's important when you think in the future and when you get really stressed out, you got to realize we're all going to be dead one day. And when we die, no one's going to remember us. No one's going to talk about us. So that means don't take everything so serious. Don't take the future so serious. Understand that human error is just a way of life. Now, obviously, you don't want to just cope with that and just mess up as much as possible. But human error, it's going to happen regardless. So as long as it's just important to understand that even if you mess up when you do, it's not that big of a deal, because the motorcycle going back. But it's not that big of a deal because everyone does it as long as you learn from it. So that's a big one too, because you don't want to take life that serious, but you also want to take it serious. If you know what that means. Some people will get that. So it's not that serious, but it's really serious. For me, what that looks like, honestly, that looks different for everyone. But if you know, that one's fire. Now, also, I think about life. I think the 4 seasons were a metaphor for something. And I'm going to explain what I mean by that. So, we got winter. Well, depending where you live. I just got summer now. But I'm from Illinois. So let's say you're in Illinois. In Illinois, you got winter, summer, spring, fall. The 4 seasons. Life is just like that. What do I mean by that? I mean, every time you're on a high streak, there's a low streak coming. Every time you're on a low streak, a high streak's coming. Think about it. You're playing sports. You're absolutely killing it. You're the best. You're absolutely just turning it up. You're getting clout. You're getting some notoriety. Everything's fire. What happens? You hurt your knee and now you're out. Or me, I tore both shoulders and I was out. Every high, but then what happened after my shoulder? I moved to Daytona Beach, Florida. Those examples go on and on. I was about to get evicted in Oklahoma. What happened after that? I moved into I think it was like an $800,000 condo in Daytona Beach. Okay, in Miami. I felt complacent. I was, again, living good. I was doing all right, but I felt complacent. So what happened? I moved to Thailand. But every low is always a high. And you can, and every time I look back on my life in situations, it's how it plays out every single time. So this is how a year breaks down. 100% of the time. This is how a year breaks down. You got 6 months of the year, normal. Nothing's like super good. Nothing's bad. Nothing's great. Like, or maybe it's a mix, right? But like it's for the most part, your life is kind of just like this, kind of. You know, it's good. You know, you're just chilling. Nothing bad. Nothing crazy. But then, and there's no particular order on these, but these are just the three things that I came up with. Then you got 3 months of just absolute hell. As in like, man, fuck, I can't catch a break. Like, are you kidding me? Maybe you get dumped. Maybe you get injured. Maybe you get fired from a job, or you apply for a job and you don't get it, or a client cancels on you, or you can't move into the house you wanted, or family issues, personal issues, whatever it is. You get sick. There's so many things. So you got 3 months of, I'm going to call it, I can't catch a break, 3 months. Then you always got 3 months of like, damn, like life is good right now. Life is what it should be. This is awesome. I don't want this to end. I can't get enough of this. I'm chilling with a great group of people. I'm in a great relationship, maybe. Everything's just going my way. I'm making money, blah, 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 whatever. I'm having fun. Like, family life's good. Like, everything is going good. And you got 3 months of that. So what I realize is that those are going to happen no matter what. And I'm going to tie it back to don't take it that serious. That cycle happens no matter what. So that's when I say, don't take it so serious. You get what I'm saying? Because it's going to happen. And what happens is you just put this mental strain on yourself for no reason. Instead of, I'm not saying just be a victim and let it happen to you, but sometimes you just got to just like roll with the punches. Like, it is what it is. You know, you don't got to take every punch to the face, but just roll with it. Boom, slip that one. Boom, slip that one. Boom, slip that one. And then what you're going to find, at least for myself, is when the bad seasons come, you can look in the past. You got a little bit of evidence stacked up of how you dealt with it. You're like, okay, well, this is going to happen, so this is the best way to take it. I mean, sometimes you just got to get punched in the mouth, but eventually you're just going to be able to, ooh, you know, just slip it. And it's not going to be that bad. And then when the good seasons comes, what's going to happen is that you're going to be like, yes, this is fire. I love this. Like, yes. But then you're going to be like, okay, I also got to stay even keel. I got to stay grounded because I know also what's coming. Be grateful for what you have, but also don't be oblivious to the fact that what's going to be coming. Just be ready for it. So that's what I got today. That was number 3. Focus on today. For tomorrow will bring new opportunities. So, like, comment, subscribe. Instagram is Luke1Story. Go follow Joey at JoeyStory-12. We are going to the moon. We're not stopping. As long as I got Red Bull coffee flavored, a little bit of my face there, I'll be here every day. Let's go.